Good morning. You're not going to believe this. You remember the morel mushrooms I found on my property in my front yard? Yeah, and I was all shocked and couldn't believe it. And then, do you remember, like a couple months later, remember me finding blackberries? And that freaked me out and I couldn't believe it. Well, then guess what my husband just happens to find while he's mowing? On the other side of the backyard. Look at that, folks. Look, this is a huge, thorny blackberry bush. Goes all the way back. No wonder I have deer and all kinds of wildlife in my yard. It goes all the way around here. Oh my God. Well, I'm showing you a part that doesn't have any. They're back there, but it's not all mowed, so I don't want to climb back there right now. Just this is what I can see right now, but I mean this bush is huge. And they're all blackberries, and these are thorny. My other ones weren't thorny. So if anybody knows anything about blackberries, because I'm too lazy to look it up on Google, would you let me know? Maybe those were some other kind of berry. The last ones I got, they were smaller and they didn't have any thorns and they were real sweet. They were good. But now these have a thorn, and I tried one that was right and they were good, but they had a little bit of a sour to them. But that's how I thought blackberries tasted anyway. So I know I've got the proper ones here, actual ones. So anyway, I had to show this to you. I already picked one and ate it. Beauties, aren't they? I guess, now are these raspberries until they turn into blackberries or what? I don't know. My husband's a good man though. He's down this morning. He's over there mowing. I was going to try to catch him, pop off. Alright folks, let me know if you know anything about blackberries, mulberries, any kind of berries. I don't. And I'd rather be outside than on Google. Alright, love you. Have a good day. Thanks, Papa. Take care. Well, today I am planting my watermelon seedlings. This morning, I should say. It's not going to take me all day, I hope not. I just put some eggshells, crushed eggshells, in a great big hole I made for my watermelons. And so I understand that their roots are very delicate and to not mess with their roots. So my husband suggests, Papa, he suggests just to put all 4 of them, keep them just like they are when I take them out of the cup they came in. And we're just going to plant them like that in this mound that I'm about to build. So underneath the mound, I'm putting layers of good stuff. Let's see, my first layer was of cardboard boxes, just real thin, cut up, tore up into little pieces. I watered it first, watered the hole first a little bit, and actually real good last night. So it's still kind of wet this morning. So I put a little bit of cardboard box pieces, and then I put everything that was in my compost bucket, which are scraps of vegetables, potatoes, carrots, and coffee grounds used. And then what eggshells I had, I crushed them up, put those on top of all that. And now I'm about to put the next layer, which is going to be, I think I'll put a little water on that. The next layer is going to be leaves and broken twigs and stuff like that. And then probably broke up dirt as good as I can get. Try to break it up some more. And then I'm going to get into my compost that some of it has turned to soil. So I'll use that to help make my mound, and then we'll put our watermelon probably go down a couple inches and put those in. Wish me luck. Good morning. Here's Maggie. We are at it. Tried to get out here early this morning to beat the heat. We've got a heat index advisory. He said it's going to feel like 110 degrees today. Yay, I can't wait. So this is what I got to do this morning. By the way, I mowed. Finally, my husband fixed my mower and it looks so much better. And now I can actually work in the yard. So it was like a forest or going through a jungle right before he fixed my mower. It took forever. Okay, well, mainly because it's been raining for 2 weeks straight. So I've got to go through and get all of these weeds out. There are so many weeds because of all of the rain, and this is the first chance anyone really has to get in here, get in their garden and get the weeds out. I guess I could have planned better and put some kind of weed killer or something. I don't know. I don't like using any kind of chemicals in my garden if I don't have to. So usually I put down cardboard boxes, and if you just put those down on some grass areas that you just don't want it to be a grassy area, just put those down. That's what I do, and it doesn't take too long, and the grass is gone, and you can make it, a grassless area. Anyway, so I've got to go through, look at these cucumbers. Look how good they're doing. Look, they're starting to climb the trellis, the arch. That little guy, it's like he wants to reach out somewhere else. I kind of have to guide him once in a while. Yeah, so these cucumbers are doing awesome. The peppers are doing awesome, growing like crazy. Tomatoes are doing good, they're growing. Everything is growing, except I still can't figure out what carrots are. So that's why this is such a weedy mess right here. This is where the carrots were planted, and I had looked and looked on Google and everywhere else just to try to find what the heck a carrot sprout looks like. And I have yet to find a carrot sprout, and you would think by now I would have at least a carrot sprout somewhere. And I can't find a carrot sprout. These are weeds. These are weeds. And I keep thinking, oh, if I rip these out, they're going to be carrots. I just know it. And I'm going to destroy my carrot plants. So all the pictures I've seen, carrot sprouts have like a little, the frilly little top. Like a parsley or something. Curly little tops. I don't have anything like that in this garden. So I guess I'm safe to pull all these out, and I have to, because it's smothering the plants. Like my okra are in here, and you can't even see them now, hardly. No, there's one, but you can't hardly see them because the weeds are taking over. So that's what I got to do today: pull weeds, finish mowing a little bit. But I gotta pull weeds, and I gotta do it before it gets too dang hot out here, where you can't even be out here. Alright, so that's where I'm at with the garden today. Pretty, isn't it? It's getting pretty. Prettier. Alright, have a good day. Like and follow or subscribe. Have a good day.